Hi guys, this is Vogue Baby, aka Lauren.
And I'm Reese, also known as Reese.
Or aka Reese.
Okay, Reese, yeah, that's the one.
That's your new catchphrase apparently, so
Yep.
fast time. Sorry it's been a while. We did do a video a few nights ago, but for some reason the microphone wasn't working. It was the review for The Last of Us episode 5 and 6. And we did a 30-minute talk. 30 fucking minutes.
We literally lost it all due to the sound error. So hopefully this one's a little bit better, right?
I was fuming. That's what I was like.
It's a good video. The second you played it, I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds so quiet. And like I had the mic like here, but I thought I don't want it to be too close. Like I was like going, like I could not hear anything. So once that I'd had audio, it maybe just be better to scrap that video.
Yeah, absolutely. We did also mention in the video that we were just on about, we mentioned a hate comment we got. And I just want to say, because this person really did not like the reaction we did to Avril Lavigne, Young and Dumb. I do understand if it's not to your taste, you can always just scroll on and find a new reactor, because they said, oh, you're talking too much in the video. I was a bit pissed off when I saw it. And I thought, rather than being snarky and acting like a bitch back to them, I thought I'll just delete it, and that's the end of it. But I did want to address it. Look, me and Reese, we talk loads and loads when we're together. Yep. We do not shut up. I feel sorry for this poor man. I don't think I've shut up the moment I've met him.
No, I think that was the... biggest gap between... I'm joking.
Blink twice for help. If you don't like the content we're putting out, you don't have to watch it. There are loads of other great reactors. Most of the time I try and react to something like it's just Trust Ash. Ash and Hannah, great channel, great reactors. I think I've subscribed to them for about a year. They don't really talk a lot for a lot of their content, so if you want to check them out, not sponsored, go ahead and do that. But you don't have to sit there and watch somebody react to something. And really, I'd rather react to something authentically how I would do, which is me waffling a lot over TV shows and films with my partner like I normally do. But if that's not to your cup of tea, you don't have to watch us.
No.
And really, I'd prefer it. I prefer somebody over talking something rather than just sitting there for a reaction going, and then just having nothing to say and nothing to add.
If we just sat there looking bored and be like, oh, start, up the end, thanks guys, bye. It's not really the same thing.
I mean, I'd rather be myself and be authentic, because I've hidden a lot of who I am. I'm a chatterbox. I do not shut up. If you don't like that kind of thing, you don't have to watch it. Just saying. So the reaction that we are going to do is Jin, Don't Say You Love Me. We were meant to react to this like a few days ago, but to be honest with you, I kept procrastinating. I kept
it
just
got quite late as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It got to about 11:30ish when we were doing the other video, and it was like, we don't really want to be taught. Not only that, we got neighbours upstairs above us.
When it decides to play.
I've been excited for this one.
Big Hit Entertainment. Oh. Okay. Slick back hair, Jin.
We're stealing that move off of me, look.
Only a week till they're all back, isn't it, man?
Like another month or so.
Oh. I like the beat.
Yeah. It's catchy. It's got a nice flow to it.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it's got a nice flow to it.
Oh, she's really pretty. I mean, so's Jin as well.
It doesn't age though. He looks the same age as he does. He looks exactly the same as when I started listening to him in like what 2017, 18. It's like
Man does not age.
Literally, it's been like 8 years near enough since I first started watching him, and he looks the same age.
Gotta get his skincare routine.
Yeah, I know, innit?
I love how like V and Jin's music's all about like girls and falling in love. Same as Jungkook, and then like the rest of them are just like, yeah, it's like completely different.
We ain't got time for girls.
Well, I'm guessing they had some big breakup.
Yeah. It's not as happy as it was at the start. Oh, we're getting a Jin slow motion run.
Run.
So get the other members pull up in that little jeep that they have. Sugar, is it Sugar? Likes to drink, or is it someone else? Was it Jimin?
It was Sugar, I think.
Oh, Sugar. Oh, yeah, they used a lot of the cast card, didn't they, for the budget? That was a good song.
Oh, it's not over.
The post-credit scene, Nicholas Fury's going to turn up.
I've heard a lot of people say there's going to be like some kiss thing, but I think people just say that to boost the views for them, yeah.
Oh. Don't say you love me.
It's a good song, though. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was really catchy.
I wouldn't say it was one of my favourite songs I've ever heard, though. I like his song Awake that they did for the Wings album. I really enjoyed that one. But it is a good song. I'm not going to say that it's not. I've noticed a lot of the members, they're going for the theme of like just English songs at the moment, which I have no problem with, but I can't wait for them to come back and to finally have maybe some Korean songs again.
Yeah,
that was kind of the appeal.
Back. Oh, excuse me.
He's tired.
That's how long I've been waiting for him to come back. I'm starting.
It's been 84 years.
To be fair, we've had like a busy, well, it hasn't really been a busy day, but we had to have somebody come in and the builders, and I'm not talking about those kind of builders, although I have had those builders in today as well.
Lots of plumbers in today, do you know what I mean?
But yeah, he was here for about 8 hours painting the bathroom, so that was kind of a nightmare. I couldn't go into the kitchen. He did a fantastic job.
Good job, but it was just one of those where.
But I couldn't have a piss for like 8 hours or have anything to eat for 8 hours.
It's a bit graphic, but at one point I needed a shit, and I was like, because we live near a town centre. I was like, I'm going into the shopping centre and just having a shit in those toilets because I could not hold it in.
I can't do public bathrooms. It's one of my many rules.
You know what I mean?
I can't do it.
When you got to go, you got to go.
I think they are.
Your way around the ladies' room. But
yeah, it was a good, like I said, it was a good song. Obviously, I think Jin's improved so much in his singing because originally he was just cast on the street, wasn't he? They just were like, "Oh, you're a good-looking guy. Want to be a singer?" I wish it was that bloody easy.
I really like his vocals. To be fair, I think. There was a time where it was kind of he didn't really get a lot of. There was a spell, wasn't it, when in a lot of songs he'd just get 1 or 2 verses, other than the solo stuff.
Remember when we used to joke about that? And then he finally got a proper song, and we were like, yes.
So it's nice to actually see him get his own shot and his album. I even like the astronaut ones that he did before as well. And
I haven't really listened to that.
The other solo stuff was good.
I wouldn't say that I'm one of those people, you know, that like those armies that are like, oh, I don't need this singer in the band. They wouldn't add anything to it. But for me, I like Jin as a person. I think he's a good singer. I do think he has a lot of talent. But I would like to see a bit more from him, and maybe for him to step out of his, like, you know, his comfort zone with so much music. I would love to see him flourish and grow as a person.
I'm sure they've got something cooking.
Because
I'm sure they know something, what they got coming.
They've been like on the back burner for me a bit. Like, not necessarily, I don't even think of him, but he's not one of my favourite members of the group. But that doesn't mean I don't value him the same as all of them. Like, I value them all equally. What I say is, I don't value Jin any less as a person, but I would like to see a lot more of them, and I do think this is a great step into the right direction. Him finally being able to make his own music, because I think it's only the last couple of years he's actually had.
Yeah, he brought his own album out last year, I think, or the year before.
But you never really seen him do that before, or like
No, yeah, up until I'd say
do it on his own?
pre-COVID. Yeah, I'd say it's only really the last 3 years or so he started doing his own stuff.
Where the others have kind of already dabbled into that
Yeah.
way into their debut. Like some of them were making cover songs like
Yeah,
"Wild and Free" by
yeah,
Snoop Dogg,
literally.
Wiz Khalifa, wasn't it?
Yeah, Young, Wild and Free. Yeah, they did a cover,
Oh, what
which
was
I'm
that
fairly
one?
sure that song's about smoking weed, and I don't know if they didn't know that or not, but they were still in school, some of them. So,
Oh, bless them, no. Bless their little hearts. But there was that other one, what is it? You're beautiful.
oh yeah, they did.
Don't we keep laughing at Jim and
Yeah.
me at the back
Which is
because of the way
funny
they were
because J Hope
posing?
obviously made a song with that bloke.
Yeah, it's
Sweet Dreams. So
come a long way since then. I mean, they look
Yeah.
so young then, and it's very heartwarming because the reason that me and Reese started speaking, especially, which brings us like together as a couple and kind of makes us, I wouldn't say necessarily the perfect couple, but it gives us a nice blend because we do have a lot of very different interests, but we do hold BTS very dear to each of us.
yeah, definitely.
Because if it weren't for BTS, I probably would not have even spoken to Reese or met him. You know, I was kind of in my own little world, just doing my own little thing. And I'd never really met that liked K-pop before,
Yeah,
or had an interest in it because he only got into it to pluck up the courage to talk to me, as I said in my last video.
Yeah, if I listen to
How
them,
cocky is that?
yeah,
22-year-old Lauren needs a slap for saying that.
back to me.
But I guess that must be difficult for you because he does get like a lot of stick off the lads.
Yeah, a lot of people I know, especially males. I could be wrong, but I know a lot of females that are fans, but you don't often see. Anytime you're like, oh yeah, BTS, they're like, oh that's gay. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, it's just an Asian One Direction, which is not the case.
It's so insulting hearing that as well.
It's not too bad. Do you know what I mean? Everyone can like what they like. It's not everyone's cup of tea. So I'm not going to say to people, you have to like it. You better
Absolutely
listen to
not.
that. But I'm just happy I get to enjoy it.
But I would prefer it more if people were more respectful, at least, because we're very respectful of other people's music. And God bless my extended family. As much as I love them, we played a song for them, maybe a few months back, and
Yeah.
they started like going, oh, they look like women, or they just look like a gay Westlife, and it was really, I was a bit like, I never say anything like that about your guys' music, so I don't know why you should say that about mine. Like, I love them, but I thought that's a bit insulting, and you're insulting my taste also. I wouldn't do that to anybody even if I didn't know them, I wouldn't do that. And then they were like, oh, they're wearing more makeup than like most other boy groups are. And then ironically, after that, they put this, what is it, like an 80s group on.
Yeah.
They were all wearing makeup,
it was.
singing very high pitch. And I remember looking at the TV, looking back at them, like, and I looked at him, and he looks at me like I was doing all of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you not see like how hypocritical that sounds in your head to say something like that? It's just a different generation. That's the only difference, I think. It's just a generational thing. Because if they were probably like our age or closer to our age, they wouldn't think like that, I don't believe. But that's just my opinion. A really good song.
Yeah, very good song, good video, good bit of acting as well. So I guess we got to see what's what, and I don't know if he'll have anything new. He might do another music video from the new album, but I guess there's only a month till BTS come back, so I guess we'll get to wait and see what's what then.
I mean, I can't wait to see what they got installed. They'll probably just do a bit of catching up, I think. Have a little bit of food, probably talk about their experiences in the military, something like that. I don't think they'll be too focused on that. Maybe just like have a little bit of a rest, which I think is something they desperately need. Always have a good rest of your day or night or whenever you watch this or whenever this is uploaded. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. Comment any suggestions for anything else you want us to react to, even if it's another K-pop group. I do remember I had like a long list that I had to react to like ages ago, and I just didn't do it. But now I think those people that have commented would be long gone and won't want to watch it anymore because they'll be like, yeah, whatever. But anyway, thanks for listening to us waffle on. I've been Go Get Baby, aka Lauren.
I've been Reese, aka Reese.
See you later, guys.
Cheers, thanks guys, bye.